There are lots of ways to place cabinets in KCDW. Depending on the situation would determine how you do it. In this case where we have 23 inches of space, we might want to drag an actual unit in that space. First I'd come over to base units. Let's just say we want a 4-door base. Now I can click once on that 4-door base, let go. It's highlighted. Notice when I bring my mouse pointer over here, it changes shape. Now I can either hold down on this edge of the wall and drag over to this dishwasher, or I can hold my mouse key down and drag from the dishwasher over to that wall. I drag a little past and it will snap to. Notice that ghost image that's created. Now this lets me verify if the 23 inches is exactly what I want. In the case of a frameless cabinet, I'd probably leave it off the wall a couple inches for a filler. So I'm going to make this 21 inches, click OK, and we've got our 4-door base. We now have our 2-inch space right on the wall. I can come down to our fillers over here under the base unit section, click once, hold my mouse key down, and just drag in that space. Notice it verifies, the 2, lets me verify it, click OK, and it's there. Let's come back up to top units, top 45 corner cabinet, we'll double click on it. Notice the left corner, we don't have to locate it. If I clicked right corner, it would go in the right corner. We have 12.5 inches of space. Now, there's many times when you actually want to change the actual size of a window in order to, adjust things for what you have out on the job site, something changed as far as the trim width or something of that nature. Well, just double click on that particular window, and we could even make it a little smaller than it is. Let's just make it like 35 inches, let's say. And you notice it says next to 1. Well, let's continue to center it on unit 2 right there. Click on 2 and center on, and we'll just click OK. Now, we've got it still centered on unit 2. We've got 13.5 inches of space. Let's say we have a 12-inch cabinet going next to this unit 7. So we double click on top cabinet. We go 12 inches. It says next to 1, so we want it to say 7. Go right of, and click OK. Now there are going to be times when you have an exact copy of unit that you want to put in another location. For example, let's say unit 8, we have an exact copy of unit 8 going to the right of that window. We can double click on that unit, click on next to, tell it 1, the window. We can go right of. Now notice for location, we can also say now we want a space between that unit and unit 1. Well, the space we're going to use is 1.5 inches right here. So I'm going to type 1.5. I could have typed 1 space 1/2 also. Then I'm going to click copy over in the right corner, and I've made an exact copy 1.5 inches from unit 1. The next cabinet I'm going to put up is just a standard top cabinet. So I'll just double click on top cabinet. I'll make that 32 inches. Next to 9, I'm going to go right of. Now I will have to change that space from 1.5 inches to 0 because we don't want a space between that unit and this next one. And I can click OK. Once again, go to filler top, 1 click, hold your mouse key down, drag in the space, let go, verify, click OK.